Hey guys, it's good to be back. Really excited for today's video because we are doing a first impression of the Heimplanet Transit Daypack 24 liter. I love this brand. I was actually the person who wrote their 10th anniversary article on carryology. I've used a bunch of their stuff. I've talked to one of their co-founders, their lead designer. I'm like a really big fan of this brand, not just because they make awesome stuff, but just in general as a company, they do some really cool things, like their 1% initiative for the environment. I like their tents and just other stuff that they're doing. That's just like, man, it's just really cool, real cool. So they made a 24 liter day pack. So this isn't a review. This is just a first impression. I only got this a few days ago. I haven't really used it yet. I did pack it out with my work stuff because today is the first day that I'm taking it out to work. But I want to go through it just to give you an overview. Maybe this is something that you've been looking forward to. The Daypack shares a lot of DNA with the transit line travel bags. So I believe the 28 liter version, the 34 liter version, there's a lot going on here that are very similar, but there's also a lot of changes that are kind of polarizing, at least for me. So on the outside, they're almost identical. So let's just go through it. It's the same Dyco shell out exterior material that's dope dyed, and I love this material. It feels good immediately. It's like soft but durable, abrasion resistant. It's environmentally friendly. It's water resistant. It's just like a cool material that I wish more brands would kind of get behind, and I'm a really big fan. So here we have the front of it. I'm still not a huge fan of the branding. I wish that what they would do is they would flip the color scheme. So maybe a black rectangle, but then like a gray typing, gray font. So here we have latch points, just like in their transit line. There's a front zipper, which is essentially just like a dump pocket. There's no organization in here. I have my Skinth little pack. I have document, but there's really nothing going on here. It's just like a little basic pocket to just dump stuff in. There is on the side a nice handle. This is like a webbing handle, and it feels really good. I like the way that it feels in the hand. Let's go to the other side. Not much going on here. There is this tiny little pocket. This is the tag. Tiny little pocket here. I don't know about this because like I can't even fit a passport in here. This is maybe for like your keys and maybe like a snack, like I have my Skittles normally because of the diabetes, but maybe I could just put that in there. But man, as like a hidden pocket, I just wish that maybe instead of going into the bag this way, it would have gone like into the back panel that way. So that way I can maybe put a couple passports in there or some other documents that, a wallet. But I guess presumably you could put a wallet in here as well, depending on how big the wallet is. The back panel. I love the back panel on this thing. Heimplanet is one of those brands that has done such a good job with their back panel design and the design of their straps. They're a company that doesn't require big, cushy straps for their bags. Like what they do with the materials, the density that they use, the cushioning, it just works, and it just feels nice. Not just for me. I recently gave a Heimplanet motion to a lips to a friend of mine, and he's been using it for almost a year now. So I asked him like, hey, how'd you like the bag? And he's like, I love this thing. It's super comfortable. He's like, I've loaded it out, taken it hiking for multiple days, and it's awesome. So Heimplanet does a very good job with these straps. So let's kind of look behind here. What's going on? So you have like this kind of like a padded, kind of ergonomic looking back panel. You have like lumbar support here. Looks like some lash points maybe for hip straps, but I don't know if you would really need hip straps for a 24 liter pack. You have like this kind of like back, I guess you could hold it from here or just use it as a luggage pass-through. But again, more very pronounced, very obvious branding here. Okay, so on the outside, that's the pack. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest, that there's no bottle pocket on the outside. As a day pack, I would have really wanted a bottle pocket here. So I'm really disappointed that there's no bottle pocket. I would love to know what was the reasoning behind it not putting a bottle pocket. So perhaps I'll get some clarification from one of their designers as to why not. So water resistant zippers here. These look like YKK 10s. Real nice. They're pretty smooth. I mean, they're not like super smooth, but they're pretty smooth right off the bat. So this thing opens clamshell style. So let me take out the stuff that I have in here. So I have some documents for work. My Evergoods Cap 2. Really cool. My Air Slim Pouch. As you notice, I changed up a little bit of what I take for work. So here we have like this nice big main cavity, and what you'll notice is this strange kind of way of organizing everything. So everything is sideways. So we have like this nice, it's like stretchy material, nice. You have like these two pen holders too, and then you have like another side meshy pocket. But then back here is where you have like the laptop compartment, which I'm not a big fan of this organization, primarily because I use pouches for my stuff. So I wouldn't really use this type of organization here, but it's just strange to have this oriented this way. I'm not sure why, and I see a zipper here, and I'll get into that in a second, but we'll see. Also on this side, you have a pocket here, and then you have like this meshy pocket here to put different things in. So let's look at that side pocket that I was just mentioning. So there's a side pocket here that gives access to the main compartment. So you have access to the main compartment through this side zip and through like the clamshell. So I imagine what they were anticipating is that people were going to use this side access to get their laptop and then be able to quick access get all the stuff in the side. And it just seems strange to me. I would have preferred maybe them just having an isolated laptop compartment, or heck, just use the same organization that the other transit bags had, where it just has like a flap that falls out that's apart from the actual main compartment. So this to me is kind of a strange design decision, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like I said, this is a first impression that, based on my experience and how I use bags, I am skeptical of this. But of course, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to be using this for a few months, and I'm going to look to see how this works. Maybe, you know what? Maybe in use, this is going to be awesome. Maybe I'm going to be like, oh man, these folks knew what they were doing. This is fantastic. But right now, I am a little skeptical because I also don't like if both things are open, which, I can't imagine many situations where that's the case, but like, it's just like having this strip of fabric here, it just doesn't look great, And then having like this thing here too, even if you, let me zip this back up, because that's something I'm skeptical of, is if we open this, then I have to Velcro this out to then get to the inside. So if, like, for instance, I have my Cap 2 in here and my Slim Pouch in here, and then I have this, then I have to like kind of push this stuff aside to unvelcro this, to then grab my laptop. It's like a lot of steps to get to what I need to get to. But again, this is because I'm a person who packs with pouches. Not everybody does that. I think it's a cool bag. I like the feel of it. I like the look of it. I'm gonna put it on now. But I am slightly skeptical about this organization and the access to the laptop. I really wish they would have stuck with the same organization as the other transit bags, or done an isolated laptop pocket, like the knack bags, or some other bag that has an isolated laptop pocket that has side access. I mean, I love that design. I personally like being able to just like zip and like grab my laptop. I mean, even for what it's worth, GoRuck has that similar thing, you know, with their bomb-proof laptop compartment. So let me put this on so you guys can see it. So right now, like I said, I'm heading to work soon, but I wanted to post this video. So 5'7", 160 pounds. This is what it looks like. So this is packed out for work. I mean, I don't have my laptop in here just yet, but this is what it looks like. And dude, it feels comfortable. It feels just like it's just floating on my back. Really nice bag. So guys, this is the Heimplanet. Again, the Heimplanet Transit Daypack 24 liter. Their transit line of bags are some of my favorite travel bags. And this material is some of my favorite material. Honestly, it's like this material and wax canvas are like, yeah, that's that's what I like. Again, also the straps, awesome. Back panel, really comfortable. Just like a cool bag, you know? Really, the only thing that I have against it is no bottle pocket and the kind of strange side access thing that they got going on with the organization. But in the coming months, I'll see if that really even matters. So like I said, first impression, this is not a review, but it is kind of a first impression as to what this bag is all about. So hey guys, I will post a review about this in a few months. I have a review coming up for the Bellroy Venture Sling. Awesome sling. So we'll talk soon. Take it easy, guys.